Today is the 62nd anniversary of the beginning of the Korean War. In San Jose, local officials joined Korean War veterans and their families for a special ceremony at City Hall. Both the American and Korean flags were raised in honor of those veterans and as a show of the strong bonds between the two countries. Now, the Korean War began with an invasion of South Korea by troops from the north. The United States countered with one of the most daring maneuvers in military history. General Douglas MacArthur landed 75,000 U.S. troops on the shores of Incheon. Recently, I visited Incheon. It's just outside the South Korean capital of Seoul and is closer to the Bay Area than any other major city in Asia. It's undergoing some dramatic changes right where MacArthur landed those troops. A new city is rising from the sea. What may be the largest private real estate venture in the world. It's a green city, LEED certified, standing for leadership in energy and environmental design. 10 years ago, this was underwater. But by 2005, in a joint venture, Gale International of New York and Korea's POSCO Engineering began construction on land reclaimed from the sea. And now Songdo's first 22,000 residents have moved in.
We have families right here.
Scott Summers grew up in Marin County, where his grandmother, Mary Summers, was the planning director and a sustainable growth advocate. He now oversees construction on this $35 billion project.
Sometimes we call it a city of synergy, and we want a live, work, play environment.
A 7-mile bridge links Songdo to Incheon International Airport and a park in the city center.
It's 100 acres. It was modeled after New York City Central Park.
The canal uses seawater instead of fresh. Gray water is used for landscaping, and heated wastewater from Songdo's power plant is used to heat its towers.
I like to call them the basket weave and the dancing ladies.
But Summers knows Songdo's success will depend on global trade links.
We want this to be the doorstep for people wanting to do business in Korea. This is the landing point, almost as General MacArthur's landing point, the landing point for foreign companies to do business in Korea.
Silicon Valley's Cisco Systems is already connecting everything and everyone in Songdo with its ULife and telepresence technology. Cisco calls these touchscreens wall pads. So everything is built into this and wired into this, and it's tiny.
Yeah, you can saving the energy. You can control every lighting system in this room.
You can watch a movie or set up an HD video conference with a neighbor or somebody half a world away. You're speaking to me from Dubai. Cisco's Samar Constantini says Songdo provides a great chance to roll out new technology and test new alternatives.
You can actually dial in to call your doctor for a quick consultation instead of getting in your car and driving all the way and looking for a parking spot and waiting at the waiting room and looking at old magazines.
But Songdo's backers believe they have to build more than a sustainable tech-filled tower. That's Stan Gale, the head of Gale International at the Good Market, at a charity event designed to create a feeling of community.
We dreamed of many years for a day like today.
I caught up with Gale later at Songdo's Jack Nicklaus Golf Club following a PGA Champions tournament.
We were fortunate enough to be able to plan from scratch the first sustainable and compact city, and we used all the technology available to us.
While the global economic crisis has created a challenge for Songdo, Gale hopes the new U.S.-Korean Free Trade Agreement will drive business between California and the world's newest city.
Over 60% of the trade will be done with Korea from California and vice versa. And a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, pretty incredible. Well, when construction of this new city is complete, there will be 100 million square feet of commercial, residential, and retail space. Stan Gale is hoping 250,000 people will work and live in Songdo. For a link about this historic venture, you can go to abc7news.com and look under See It on TV.
Yeah, just remarkable, Cheryl.
Yeah,
What
it was really
city.
exciting to see all of this.
Yeah, incredible stuff.